This is the world's first PTZ 4K dual camera AI webcam. This is the EMEET PIXY. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Keh Olaleye here, and today we are diving into something truly groundbreaking in the world of webcam. I've got with me the EMEET PIXY, which is being called the world's first dual camera AI PTZ 4K webcam. Well, big word, big promises, but does it live up to the hype? Stick around because we are going to check out the features, run some real world tests, break down the pros and cons, and by the end of this video, you will know whether this is the ultimate webcam for your content, meeting, or streams. So let's get into it. When you unbox it, the first thing you're going to see is the EMEET PIXY itself, which is very small, lightweight, and feels premium right out of the packaging. They also include a monitor mount and also a USB with a generous 1.5 meters. We have the usual paperwork, and also lastly we have some QR code where you can get more information about the camera. Talking about the first impression and build quality, this tiny camera is roughly about 56 by 43 by 22 millimeters and weighs only about 120 grams. Despite the size, it feels robust and well built with a sleek matte finish. On the back of it, there's a USB-C port, and underneath there's a standard 1/4-inch threaded hole for tripod mounting. It comes with a 2-axis gimbal that gives a pan and tilt capability up to 310 degrees horizontally and 180 degrees vertically. We'll see that in action later. Talking about the features, let's talk about what makes this webcam very special. It starts with a dual camera system. There is a 4K imaging camera featuring Sony 1/4-inch sensor, which gives ultra high definition at 4K 30 frames per second and 1080p at 60 frames per second, and also a bright f1.8 aperture, which helps in low light situation. On the second part, there's also an AI assisted camera which handled smart tracking, exposure optimization, and advanced facial imaging, ensuring your skin tone looks natural and your face stays well lit even in tricky backlighting. The blink focus dual camera autofocus system uses 100% pixel utilization for face detection. That allows for lightning fast autofocus, just 0.2 seconds, which is 3 times faster than typical autofocus system. So whether you are moving quickly, it locks onto your face effortlessly. Also included is an AI auto tracking and gesture control. When you move around, it will keep you centered. To trigger the gesture, raise up your hand for zoom and switch between preset camera angles. The camera's AI enhancement adjusts facial exposure independently of the background, which keeps highlights and shadows balanced and give you more professional look. On the audio side, it is equipped with 3 mic array, and through the EMEET Studio software, you get 3 audio modes. There's a live mode for general noise cancellation, noise cancelling mode for stronger suppression, and an original sound mode that preserves more natural sounds. This is perfect for musicians or podcasters. Speaking of the EMEET Studio, this software sets up 3 preset PTZ positions. Switch easily to portrait mode for vertical content, uses whiteboard mode which automatically corrects skewed writing surface, and even quickly tilts down to enter privacy mode. It is fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2, meaning you can enjoy better face cams during your gameplay or streaming session. And finally, it integrates seamlessly with everything like OBS, Zoom, Google Meet, Twitch, Facebook Live, TikTok, just name it. The question now is, how does this camera perform? So now I'm going to test this EMEET PIXY 4K dual camera webcam. So the first thing, when you take it out of the box, this is how it's going to look like, and this is the mount, the tripod mount. I've already put it on the camera. So I'm going to put it just on my laptop this way to make sure it's secured. Yeah, make sure it's secured very well, just like that. And on this cable, they have the Type C to Type C, and the converter also came with it for Type C to Type A. So I'm going to put that as well and plug it in right in my PC. And once you plug it in, your PC will recognize it, you can see. And from there, it's supposed to go to privacy mode. Yeah, look at it, like just like that. It's now on privacy mode. I'm going to open my EMEET Studio. So basically, you can use it without the EMEET Studio, but for more functionality, that's when you need the EMEET Studio, so that you can do so many configuration. You can tweak it the way you want. Yeah, agree to that, and I can skip all these. Yeah, you can see straight. I can feel the 4K. Though it's quite very bright now, and I think that's where all the tweaking, all the configuration comes in that I have to do. So the first one I see here is the control. On the control, we have the standard mode, we have the tracking mode. If I want this camera to be tracking me, but let's first explore the standard mode. On the standard mode, you can see we have the PTZ control. If I click on left, you can see it moving left. Yeah, you can see it like that. If I click on up, you can see that I'm just trying to centralize what I'm doing, and I can actually zoom. You can see that. Also, that's another one. And also default location. Yeah, if you want to just set the location to be, probably when you click on number 1, it will face one location. Click on number 2, it will go to another location. That's just you creating more angles when you're using it. And for the audio mode, right now is on live mode. We have the noise cancellation mode, and also we have original sound mode. The original sound mode is actually very good for musicians if you are an instrumentalist and you're trying to record the video while playing your instrument. But for now, I will just put it on, I'll leave it on noise cancellation mode. And on the right hand side, you can see all the filters you can use. Right now it's just on default filter. If I wanted to change the filter probably to something like bright, you can see it's brightening up. This is another filter. Yeah, but for me, I will leave it on default. And for audio monitoring, you can activate that as well if you want. And all this is just for you to tweak it the way you want. So if I go to the standard mode, I can change it to tracking mode. And on the tracking mode, just look at this. Just take a look at this. Now, if I move, it's now, you can see that. Can you see that? It's tracking. Yeah, even if I stand up, it's still going to be tracking me. This is very powerful. This is the kind of features you will see probably on high-end gimbal or cameras. But for the camera, for a webcam of this price range, this is actually very good. You can see I'm moving my head and it's tracking me as I'm doing all that. This is actually very interesting. We have the effect tab. On the effects tab, this is where you can adjust the brightness, you can adjust the contrast, the sharpness, the saturation, the tones. And this is just on default now. If I want to change it to probably bright, nostalgia, or put some blue, cold, vivid, I can actually do that. Let's just test one of these. This is nostalgia. So let me put it back on default, and from here I can actually do whatever I want to do. Yeah, I can do anything. And now we have the assistant mode. On the assistant mode, we have different focus and metering monitor, which you can choose anyone. The one I'm using now is human face, which focuses on people's face. We have another one there, which is central focusing, which means anything at the center, it will focus on it. So also we have the selected area, which focuses on selected area. So once you click on that, I can highlight on my face. You can see that I can highlight on my face to focus, and it's going to do that. We have the autofocus as well. You can lock it if you want, or you can unlock it. The nearer you are will determine how the focus is going to look like. Yeah, you can see that I'm right out of focus now. And if I want to put it to focus, I will just keep adjusting it till I get whatever I want. Right now, you can see I'm in focus. And while doing that, let me put it back to, I'm going to put this to tracking mode because it's actually very fun using this tracking mode. Just high five, EMEET. Yeah, and it's activated. Yeah. Let me do that again. Yeah, and it can track me. Yeah, that's what I want. So for the privacy mode, you can set the timer you want, 10 seconds, 1 minute, 15 minutes, or never. Which means if I'm not using this camera, I want it to go into privacy mode, either 10 seconds or 1 minute or 15 minutes or never. So which is very, very good. We have gesture control, which I just did for the auto tracking as well. We have auto rotate. So these are the features that you get while using the EMEET Studio. So which give you more features in whatever you're doing. And you can see for the saturation, you can control everything. If I don't want the saturation now, I can reduce the saturation. So also you can do the white balance as well. Yeah, if I don't like what I'm seeing now, let me take the saturation back, and you can see the white balance is very, very off now. And I can just tweak this. Probably let me go to the cooler side. You can see it's now getting in shape. It's now getting in shape. So, but for you, if you're novice and you don't know what white balance mean, it's just the temperature, majorly temperature of your footage. So, and also the white balance will determine how your skin will look like. So right now you can see it's actually, the skin is somehow warm. I can decide to put some cool tones in it, and I can just lock auto white balance. So automatically it will choose its white balance. And we have the anti-flicker. Anti-flicker means sometimes when you are recording in a situation whereby the lighting is not good, or probably there are no video lights there, you will see the lights just flickering. So this anti-flicker will help you to avoid that. So you can choose, depending on the location you are, you can choose either 60 Hertz or 50 Hertz. So for me, I'm using video light to record this, so I actually like the way I'm seeing everything, so I don't need to actually do anything or choose anything. There's one plus using this camera I want to show you. It's called script generation. If you click on script generation now, it will load this, and here you can choose whatever you want. Probably you want to, you are vlogging and you don't have, you have the idea, but you want a script to be created for you using all the AI tools we have. Here you can use either Gemini, you can use ChatGPT, you can use Claude, or you can use Grok. So just choose anyone you want and enter a brief story or a brief storyboard, and this will be created for you. For me, I don't have any storyboard to create now. What I'm going to do now, you can just do, let's just do a quick selection, food sharing. You can see that. Please help me generate a video script of I'm going to change this to my wife instead of my girlfriend because I'm married. So I'm going to use wife and I making a pizza together. Once that is done, I can leave all these with what you're saying. And I want this within 30 minutes. That's the content duration. So just click on start composing, and within seconds, it will generate your script for you. You can see script generation is in progress. So just wait for it. Yeah, you can see. And I want you to know that you can see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The AI generated 8 scripts in less than 5 seconds. In less than 5 seconds, it generated 8 scripts. So you can now just choose any of these, and even you have here the camera position for your video, the shot scale, which means just the what is description of what you're shooting. You have the camera operations as well, and also the screen. So all this is being generated for you, and you can just click on download and download everything for your use. For now, I'm not downloading anything, so I'll just leave it that way, just to show you what this EMEET Studio is able to do while you're recording your content. So now you know, you can see what this camera is capable of doing. You can see everything. This is my most feature, the AI tracking. So even if I'm dancing, you can see it goes with my move. And that's the beauty of using this kind of camera in this time and age. If you are ready to pick one of these up, check the description for a link which will take you directly to the product page. EMEET sometimes offer bundles deal with tripod or mount, so ensure to take a look. Alright guys, that's a wrap for today's deep dive on the EMEET PIXY 4K webcam. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, drop a comment if you have any question, and make sure you subscribe for more gear reviews, creative tech, and production tips. Thanks for watching. I'm still your friend, Keh, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.